All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to be talking about a really special place, Otavan Opisto Adult High School. We're going to break down exactly how it works and what makes it such a unique opportunity for anyone who's thinking about finishing their high school education.
So, are you looking for a new path? This isn't just about the idea of going back to school. At Otavan Opisto, the whole vibe is about creating a new beginning, a real chance to shape your education, but this time completely on your own terms.
So, what is this new beginning all about? Let's start right there. We'll get into what Otavan Opisto is and the incredible opportunity it presents for adult learners. At its heart, the mission here is actually pretty simple, but really powerful. It's a high school built from the ground up for adults. It's all about giving you a flexible, supportive place to earn that diploma and get ready for those university entrance exams. Okay, so that's the big picture. But what does the actual journey to getting that diploma look like? Let's dig into the details of the academic side of things and how the whole program is set up. Everything really boils down to this one number, 88. That's the minimum number of credits you need to wrap up the entire high school curriculum at Ottawa. So, how do you get those 88 credits? Well, this is where the program's flexibility really starts to shine. Your path is totally personalized, usually taking somewhere between 2 and 4 years, and it's all laid out in your own personal study plan. If you have credits from before, they can often be transferred over. And to take the pressure off, you can spread out your final exams over 3 different periods. And maybe the best part? You can start whenever you're ready. So we've covered the what, now let's get into the how. What is it that makes the learning environment at Ottawa so different and, frankly, so supportive? Their whole model is what they call blended learning, and it really is the best of both worlds. On one hand, you get that community feel with on-campus learning. We're talking small groups and one-on-one time with teachers. But on the other hand, you get total freedom with their online platform called Muku, which lets you study on your own at your own pace. Okay, now, you're going to want to listen to this because this next part is a huge deal. It's a total game changer, and it's what really sets Otavan Opisto apart. For full-time students, they provide free housing on campus and free meals. Yeah, you heard me right. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all included. That just removes this massive financial hurdle, letting you focus completely on your studies. And believe me, you are not going it alone on this journey. Not even close. Every single student gets that personal study plan, but the support system goes so much deeper. You'll get help figuring out your strengths, planning for what comes next after graduation, and the guidance is designed to be aware of and respectful of different languages and cultural backgrounds. So, what's the big idea behind all of this? Let's take a look at the core values that guide their teaching and see how they make the curriculum incredibly relevant for the world we live in today. I think this quote just says it all. It describes the school as a meeting place for many different kinds of people. It's all about bringing together people from different cultures, different ages, and with different ways of thinking, because that's how we learn from each other. It's not just a school, it's a true crossroads of ideas. And that whole philosophy feeds directly into a curriculum that's always looking forward. 2 pillars really stand out here. A focus on building a sustainable future and, get this, embracing artificial intelligence as a learning tool. And here's a perfect example of that in action. Their new mandatory subject called Sustainable Future, or K2. It's a 3-part journey. You start with the basics of sustainability, then you move into using things like systems thinking and AI to understand these really complex problems, and finally, you build the communication skills you need to actually go out and create change. Okay, this all sounds pretty amazing, right? We've seen the unique environment, the modern curriculum. So the big question is, if this feels like the right path for you, how do you take that first step and actually apply? The requirements are really straightforward. You'll need a comprehensive school certificate or something equivalent. You've got to be at least 18 years old, though younger students can sometimes get in with special permission. And of course, you have to be able to participate in the on-campus parts of the program. And the application process itself is designed to be as simple as possible. First, you just fill out the online form. Then you send in your documents, like your school certificates. After that, you just wait to hear back, since they process applications as they come in. And remember, while you can start anytime, it's usually a good idea to aim for the beginning of the school year for the smoothest start. So, that brings us right back to the beginning. After seeing this unique blend of flexibility, unbelievable support, and a truly modern education, the only real question left is, are you ready to start your journey? If the answer is yes, then your next step is literally just a click away. Head on over to otavanopisto.fi to find the application and take that first real step towards your new beginning. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.